All right, so I understand we are already in 2024, but let's do one last look back to 2023. I'm late. Everybody else did it early. Either I'm so dedicated that I had to wait till the last moment, or I'm lazy and just didn't get around to doing this. I don't know. But this is my top 10 albums of 2023. There's only 10 this time because while there were a ton of albums that I enjoyed, there weren't, there weren't many more than maybe 15 albums that I kept going back to. And I think for it to be a top album, it's got to be something that resonates with you and you go back to repeatedly. It can't be top 10 if you've not listened to it 10 times at least, in my opinion. Starting at number 10, this is a bit of a cheat, not really, but I usually don't include EPs in this, but this EP was so good. If it was a full album, it would be much higher, but it's Big Wreck Pages. I've always loved the band. They are a progressively tinged rock band. No metal, they might dabble in some heaviness once in a while, but this is just 6 songs of beauty, fun, amazing songwriting. It's really, I think, their best work to date. I love this album. In Fairlight, maybe my favorite song of the year. When I first heard that, I kept listening to it over and over and over again. Great album. If you don't know that band, check them out if you love great vocals and amazing guitar work and amazing bass and drums, everything. Check it out. They're that damn good. Number 9, Hinayana, Shatter and Fall. This is a really good, fresh take on Melodeath. They are a Texas band. They have one album before this, and it's got a Dark Tranquillity vibe a bit, but I really enjoy this album. I feel the songs are really strong. It's got this darkness, and it is a really strong album. Hinayana, number 9. Number 8, I'm going to go with Hell Ripper. It's Warlocks, Grim, and Withered Hags, I believe. Just about everybody had this on the list. If this is blackened speed metal done correctly, this is so much fun to listen to. A little blackened roll. I don't think that's how you say it, but whatever. That's how I'm going to say it right now. The songs on this are so catchy. You just repeat this album again and again, and you keep doing it. Very strong guitar work, great riffage. Vocals are incredible. Very strong. Love that album. Number 7. This album I thought would be higher, and it's amazing, but I didn't go back to it as much as I thought I would, even though I go back to it fairly often, and that is the latest by Enslaved, Hymnal. Yeah. Extremely good, extremely progressive, and this is a band that's just taking and creating their own thing, their own progressive death metal thing, and it's just them. They're kind of the only band who sounds like that, who does that. Fantastic album. Number 6, I'm gonna go with Winger 7. Don't look at me like that. Winger are a great band, and 7 is extremely strong. The songwriting is incredible on this album, the musicianship, everything, the whole package. It's among their strongest work to date. Winger 7, check it out. It's really damn good. Number 5, Wayfarer American Gothic. This album is so damn cool. It's just the atmosphere alone is worth the price of admission. But it's just really interesting black metal. So good, so fresh sounding, and it's intoxicating to listen to. And number 4, a new one to me. This came to me late. I hadn't listened to the band before. Omnirod, the Mismo Rise. I think I got that correct. Anyway, just a ride. It's like a ride into heaven. You go into hell, and you're all over the place. The songs, almost every song on here is just like a roller coaster. You have no idea, and you cannot predict what's coming next. There's no way to know what's coming around the next bend. It changes. The musicianship here is incredibly tight. Great album, man. Love that. Number 3, another band that I did not listen to before, Sermon of Golden Verse. Man, I listened to this album so many times. The more you listen to, the more you find, the more you dig in. It's like a bottomless pit of delicious audio goodness, man. I love this album. The songs here are great. There's so many intricacies and layers going on, and the drumming here is out of this world, maybe out of other worlds too. I don't know. It's incredible. This album is great. If you haven't heard it, check it out. It's doomy, it's black, and it's very progressive. You know, it's Catatonia-ish mixed with other great music. Incredible. Check it out. Sermon of Golden Verse. Number 2, an album that I think people slept on this year, Hypnos. Shiloh. The album is absolutely incredible. Absolutely spectacular. This is another album that has just a ton of atmosphere, a ton of interesting passages, very long songs that take you on a ride, and this is one of these albums that you can put on and repeat and repeat and repeat. It's not extremely catchy, it's just really high quality death-ish. I don't really think it's not. I think it might be labeled as death metal, but it's progressive metal, really, and it's incredible progressive metal. Hypnos, all their stuff is great. This album is incredible. I love it. And that is number 2, leaving number 1. This was released right almost at the beginning of the year, and it held on to the spot the whole time. This is an album that will give me joy to listen to for the rest of my life. It's one of those albums that's that strong. It's Catatonia, Sky Void of Stars. Catchy as can be, and yet complex and progressive, and there's so many layers here. There's so much musical information going on that you can get little tidbits from it with each new listen. And I've listened to this thing, oh man, I have no clue how many times I've listened to it. I got it a month or two before it was released, and before it was even released, I probably listened to it 100 times, man. I love every moment of this album. It is a incredible piece of art, an incredible piece of catchy yet complicated music. Catatonia, Sky Void of Stars. I think any person who loves the music of any genre can find something here that they would at least have to be like, okay, I will give it to them. That is good. Yes, number 1 for sure. And it's probably not very close, even though Sermon is edging up there very close, as is Hypnos. So there you go. That is my top 10 list of 2023. Now we move forth into the new year. Thank you very much for watching. See you.